Are you ready, World Warriors? Capcom and Teals have joined forces again to bring Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior. Look, spectacular action! Feel sensational thrills! Don't miss out on your chance to go to Capcom. Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior.
Quoted Tech, the official production partner for Incendium Gaming. Visit quoted.tech for your custom PC build today. Use referral code Incendium for a $100 discount. Alright, and as always, I messed something up with the stream. It's supposed to cut it to us. And I'm like, I'm sure I checked that, but you know, it happens. What's up, guys? It's Uncle Vince here. Yeah, definitely I set it to the wrong shot, so that makes sense. Yeah, but anyways, we're back here for another week of Digital Havoc. We're gonna be hosting some Guilty Gear Strive tonight, and we've got our first matches loaded up already. But joining me here on the mic, I've got Avian. How's it going?
Going good. Ready for some good Guilty Gear today.
Yeah, it's gonna be good times, and we've already got our first match lined up here. It's gonna be another commentator that comes on here every once in a while. It's Captain Netbeard.
Okay.
Recently helped us out with some commentary for our Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior Street Fighter 6 broadcast, and they're gonna go up against JTG Pink.
Ooh, Pink, a name that I am ever so slightly familiar with. So we got a commentator versus what I can say is pretty definitively a pretty good player. So
Yeah.
Pink, you know, pretty good Nago back last patch. I don't know quite what she's playing now, but I'm very excited to see what stuff they have going into Season 3.
All right, so we're going to let them know to get started here, and then we're going to jump right into the match. And of course, we will be jumping back and forth into the match to save ourselves from Hackerman. gotta hide those identities, the governments.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the governments need to be hidden because the Big Brother's always watching. It feels like.
Yeah.
With Hackerman.
All right, here we go. First match of the night. Captain Netbeard on the left, Pink on the right.
I see some Gold Lewis. I'm already getting pretty excited. Versus the Johnny. Okay, decides to stray away from the Nagaryuki pick that we're used to. I'm excited to see how they run out this Johnny. Life. That'll be that Captain Neckbeard wants. And already on the back foot here is Captain Neckbeard. And going in with pretty ridiculous pressure. But the gold burst is gonna get him off. The new buff is not gonna make it so that there's positive bonus on the gold burst. This fighter stance is just so scary for Gold Lewis.
Yeah, and I already see. I saw a couple Johnny's last time we hosted. Obviously, a new character. Very curious. I think this Johnny, while it's like and traditionally has been a super strong character in Guilty Gear, I definitely think the lack of run in this game makes him suffer.
Yeah, the dash block definitely does not help against some matchups like the big ones like Bedman and like Happy Chaos, but you know, against a character like Gold Lewis, where that isn't as important. I mean, I definitely think that Johnny can hold his own. Except for that backdash, it's just gonna get caught by the minigun. Captain Neckbeard taking the first round, and you're hoping to close out the first game with this burst advantage. Knockdown already. Goes for some pretty non-standard Oki. Is gonna get punished there by Pink. This out, burst is off the table for Captain Neckbeard. And wow, just still pushing an advantage even though the burst was just used. He's throwing the card down, tries to go for the TK, doesn't quite hit it, and now he's gonna use the card super to break the wall. No burst, so wasn't able to do the wild assault. but it should be more than enough given the resources that they have. Oh, and slightly messes up. The frame kill is gonna get caught by what's my name.
Damn,
Pink
hold that.
strikes back. That's what I was saying.
All right, we got a real match. It's not a wash. First match of the night.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, Johnny, like you were saying, a pretty new character, but the stuff that people have been able to find with him already is just like pretty outstanding. Oh, Mistfinder stance, just zoning Gold Lewis out. Good use of the minigun to catch that out. Now we're gonna have a pretty crushing advantage from Captain Neckbeard. Oh, 6P to get him off. Back at that full screen. Back at that full screen that Johnny's gonna love. Tries to call out the minigun, but isn't quite able to. What's my name once again? I feel like that letter J is gonna be burned into our heads here in the booth here in a second. Oof, that burst was trying to get called out by the YRC, but you know, not quite. Mistfinder. Oh, that's so scary for Gold Lewis. It's like, oh, how are they supposed to get in? That's exactly how. Here comes the minigun once again. Yeah,
Nice catch.
It's like nothing quite safe that Captain Neckbeard could do. And Pink fights back for that first blood and takes game number 1. 2 more to go.
Yep. And good start to the night. Definitely. You know what? It's like Guilty Gear. It's fun to watch, but it's always better when it's not a wash, right? Because like you get to run the quick 3-0 and you're like, whatever. It's like next match. But it's always good when there's lifestyles, especially when there's a new character, right? I mean, at this point, like everyone knows what Gold Lewis can do. We're all still kind of figuring out how Johnny works out in this game. He's definitely like a character that has good and bad matchups. Like watching Johnny fight Happy Chaos is not fun.
Ain't that the truth? I do think that you know, along with, you know, not necessarily knowing how Johnny works on the player side, it's a bit of a double-edged sword because guess who also doesn't quite know how Johnny works? The opponent. So a lot of things you might not be able to get away with later, you're able to get away with now. Oh,
yo, the reaction
gap? That was insanely good by Pink. I'm gonna try and vouch for that mid-range game. Tries to activate the card, and it's gonna get punished by Captain Neckbeard. Oh, tale as old as time. These behemoths are just so scary, but now mixed in with the Wild Assault, the pressure could just keep on going. Once again, Wild Assault coming out. -5 in his face, isn't scared. Wants to crank up that wrist. And the minigun is gonna take it. Deja vu from game number 1, Captain Neckbeard taking first round. Just as I said, deja vu. Already on the back foot. This Captain Neckbeard changes advantage though. Oh, this combo would have been scary, but doesn't quite get the meaty on the close slash, and now Pink is gonna be able to do their worst. Alexa let him get some space out of the corner. And the card taking some of its first mileage on bit. I don't know what the situation was there, but I mean, hey, all I'm saying is that Captain Neckbeard isn't gonna be complaining. Pink now on advantage once again. Captain Neckbeard using the Wild Assault to make that safe, and what's my name is gonna call it out once again. You can't leave any gaps against this guy. This should kill. Yep, with the RC is definitely gonna kill. Pink evening up the rounds once again, and hoping to take the second game to push this advantage even further.
And once again, it's like it's 1-0 for Pink, but once again, the set is close still.
Oh, definitely. Just to say that one coming out once again. You get a counter on the screen there for a second. This is getting kind of insane. I think that's number 5.
I've seen now 3 of those hit. This must be a good move.
Surely the move is good. Oh, all right. I was gonna say Mistfinder stance with that Wild Assault is just so scary, and Pink is gonna use it to their advantage. 2-0 for Jellyfish Threat's own Pink. Man, okay, but like we were saying, it's we might get the fabled 3-0, but close though, because all these matches are looking pretty intense, but whenever it comes to squeaking out that victory or making those last-minute decisions in order to take that win, it always seems to come down to Pink.
Yep, but you never know. It could happen. It could be a reverse.
Oh, definitely. I definitely wouldn't count it out.
I mean, Gold
Like,
Loose
with
is a
how close
character
these
that can
games
do
have
it.
exactly. It's like these games have been so close, and Gold Loose can just build up so much momentum. Like, if you're to tell me this would be a first 3-0, then I honestly wouldn't be too surprised. Good jab. Once the burst, doesn't even want to deal with those behemoths, especially with no meter. Good call it. This is the run, just barely. Hauls out the forward dash. The no dash block is just gonna slightly mess up Johnny here. Good burst bait. And the side switch, bring him over to the other end. Back throw incident. Oh no, this is so scary. Behemoth. Oh, 6H almost hitting. That is insane. And the OCG 5K is going to take round 1. Closing out the first round of every game is Captain Neckbeard. Is this going to be the game where he finally takes it? Both players playing relatively patiently, keeping those misfinders on the screen. Really wants to make sure that there's only a gold lose this thing. You see that? Not getting too close, but also able to react to a lot of the things that Captain Neckbeard wants to get away with. And now it's built up a pretty healthy life lead. Oh, that could have been the kill if they were better with the reactions.
Pink
And
melted all of Neckbeard's life. I just
Exactly,
watched
it's
it melt
like-
like butter.
It's crazy. I mean, those misfinders they definitely do a deceptive amount of damage, that's for sure. Like, you know, you kind of just think of them as like, oh, you know, love taps. I mean, in combos especially, they have the utility. Gold burst, oh no. Tries to get the reverse gold burst, but not gonna work out. Now we have positive bonus on one side, and a gold lose with no burst against Johnny. This is gonna be so scary. Activating the cards, giving gold lose a taste of their own medicine. Should be able to also wants to keep him in the corner though. Oh no. How are they gonna get out? They're gonna get out with the wild assault. Tries to do the crossover once again, but what's my name? I think by now we all know his name is Johnny. Jellyfish Threats Pink is gonna advance onto the next round.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna get the next match lined up right away. It's gonna be KidBuumer and Rin. So we're probably gonna see Potemkin. I don't know who Rin plays, but definitely Pot's gonna be in play.
Yeah, like Pot's gonna be on the screen. I mean, Pot is definitely a classic. Like I love watching him in tournament games. Like seeing how scared you can get seeing how scared you can get, you know, in a first or third against a character like that is just like, oh, it's always so interesting to watch.
All right, KidBuumer's in the lobby. We're waiting for Rin to get in here. But once again, you're watching Digital Havoc here on Incendium Gaming. This is the 150th episode of Digital Havoc. That's almost 3 years straight, coming up soon. I think 158 will be 3 years straight. And of course, we're going hard, but make sure you guys use that Matcherino, claim those codes because they are available. There's 25 cents to the pot. Make sure you hit that up in the chat. But here we go. Round 2 of winners. This is Rin versus KidBuumer.
It's like Rin. It's like, yeah, Rin on the Kai. I think this matchup is pretty good for Kai, but you know, KidBuumer can always turn the tides. Like I said right there. Oh, and now a substantial life lead. Tries to get the wild assault combo. Wow, these are two very chaotic seconds that we just saw there. Lots of shocks being applied. Yeah, not even gonna get a chance at plus frames. No burst from Rin. Oh, gets caught. Caught once again, but this time by the slide head. Has to get plus frames any way they can. Once they use that, oh, and should be able to close it out. Unless the 2 Asia whiffs. 2K 2D once again. Wow, just covering the ground on KidBuumer just in one match has already been oh so impressive. Oh, good jab. KidBuumer playing extremely proactive defense, always trying to press buttons, always trying to make sure that space is covered. Gets the pop buster. Tries to catch with the wall stuff, gets the pop buster again. This should kill and KidBuumer
Pain.
any percent speed run. in the first game. That was incredible.
That's the Potemkin life, right? That's the pot life. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it because wow, I couldn't even have time to process what was going on. I looked up and got ready for the next line, and there were 2 pot busters that already happened. I can't believe it.
Sometimes
All right,
bad things happen in life.
Yep, one of those
That's how it is.
Getting scooped up by the man with the big hands.
But,
going to game 2.
I think overall, I've been hearing Kai's changes in this patch have been pretty good.
Oh yeah, like the button changes were especially good for Kai. Like that's the one that I know for sure. But
I know
people are a
Angie
bit
players
mad about
are on some stuff right now.
Oh yeah, they I don't even want to know what they're going through right now, man.
I don't know
Like,
if there's
we got
any
the
Angie
fish.
players in this tournament tonight, but usually we've got at least one. So
It's like, I mean, they got their fish, but at what cost? You know what I mean? Oh, Gold burst through it. What's Ring gonna do with the positive bonus is the question. Good call out on the sweep. We've been seeing that a lot, and we haven't really seen a good option from it, except for right now. As the meter. Oh, once again with that proactive defense, the jab is gonna catch Rin in the air. Not gonna be able to kill, I don't think. Oh, prove me wrong. Okay. And now KidBuumer is gonna go up another round on game number 2. Oh. And Boomer just ever so slowly inching up to Rin. Rin say, you don't need to deal with that. I'm gonna bring the fight to you. And get a good conversion here. Oh, those jabs are so scary in the shocks, but you never know what could be coming next. And Rin taking that advantage to the next stage. Again, it's pot, so this advantage is meaningful.
Could
It's just
disappear in a
very
minute.
scary. Oh, absolutely. I mean, just look at this. Oh no, that wild assault is ever so scary. Oh, misses the. This is the hammer fall. Not gonna matter. We got more. Oh no. This could spell death if they get the combo they desire. Oh yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah, that's the
And here's
conversion.
KidBuumer. Oh my gosh. That's
Nasty.
game number 2. Insanely fast. We're talking about that advantage, and how much is it gonna matter when you're against Potemkin? Like, you gotta make sure that you're closing out those games, or else this can happen to you. It can really happen to anyone.
All right, a quick game 2 from Boomer, but like I said, it ain't over until it's over. But I mean, it ain't over until you get pot busted twice. Sorry, I should say that.
I'm like, it ain't over till that first pot buster comes through. But hey, that doesn't have to happen, especially on Kai. Has some good tools in this matchup. Doesn't necessarily have to let those situations dread him ever again. But we'll have to see if those adjustments can be made in time. Oh wow, that was a really interesting interaction. I mean, good on Rin for doing the. I was gonna say good on Rin for, avoiding that flick, but now has to avoid the wild assault, mashes and gets hit for it. Wild assault gonna get the hard knockdown, and this should be a done deal, but it really is either characters just on the nature of it. Doesn't quite confirm. Comes with the food shark, not enough shock state to make it as plus as Rin wanted, and now KidBuumer is on set point.
Yeah, Rin's really got to make something happen here.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. I mean, he's on the back foot here and gets pot busted with 50 meter from pot, 50 bar. Like, there are just so many resources on KidBuumer's side. Like, saying that he has more than enough to close out this round would be an understatement. Let's see what goes on. Good sweep to call it out. Wild assault, you can't jump out, and the pot buster should take it, and it does. KidBuumer with the sweep. What a set, and what a performance by KidBuumer, showing that, hey, look, pot can get it done.
Yep. All right, so we're going to get our next match lined up here. It is going to be Flame versus... I'm waiting for the score to report, but I'm thinking it's Fantome.
Okay,
Fantome. Gotta wait for the score here to come in, but that will be the next match.
All right. I'm looking forward to it. So, two pretty good matches so far, but I believe 2 3-0s.
Yeah,
Very
so
very
far.
Interesting. Very interesting. The tide of a Guilty Gear Strive to where you can talk about how both players are just doing, they're both doing so much correct. They're both, kind of playing their own respective game plans extremely well, but it could still end in a sweep. I don't think you can say that for for many other game series. That's for sure. All right, let me pull
Yep.
up
So
the
we're gonna
bracket.
get it's gonna be Phantom versus Flame on stream here.
So we said Phantom versus Flame. All right, let's ready to get into it. Like, listen, the matches have been good all day. I can't wait to see some more. That's for sure.
Yeah, so we got some updates on the bracket. Corey is taking on Bigo currently. So KidBuumer, who just won, is taking on Pink in winners quarterfinals. Stark is currently playing Bubba Senpai in winners round 2, and of course we're about to see Phantom versus Flame here in winners quarterfinals.
All right, looking like some high octane gaming.
Yeah, we run stuff fast here, so the action doesn't stop.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm having a good time. I've had gigs where I've had to fill like 15 minutes of air as we wait for people to to come in, but having this run quickly is making everyone's job easy.
Hey, you know what? We look at it as like, if we can run our tournaments fast, that people can play in multiple tournaments, because that's the wave now, right?
Oh yeah. The the online era kind of ushering in a new wave of entering 2 and 3 brackets at once. All right, we got Flame versus Fantome. Kind of got the tale of two cities in regards to the patch. Happy Chaos definitely coming out a winner, and
Zato definitely getting hit with a stick.
Yeah, he definitely got hit with the stick. Zato players are now playing the character that they've been playing for the past 2 years. So let's see what Fantome can done to navigate this matchup. Lane already running out of the focus juice. Pretty good movement from Fantome though, just trying to make sure that they can keep the reticle off of him. Oh, Eddie is already dead once again. That jab is just, it's terror to Eddie. Punishes the invitation to hell. And the command grab. This should pretty easily spell death here. Oh, doesn't elect to spend any bar. Maybe he wants to try and kill him without breaking the wall, and does. Didn't want to give him that little burst power up that might have happened. Alright, Phantom already getting cursed and already getting interrupted. Phantom is just looking to really make a little bit of a name for themselves. Alright, good command grab from Phantom. Eddie isn't quite back yet. He's going to have to win one more interaction, but loses. This is so scary. Eddie is available, but finding a time to summon is going to be very hard. It's the wire, so he just tries to force an Eddie summon there. He's going to do extremely well, gets the command grab in the pressure. Eddie gauge is completely reset. Frog just punishes Eddie aim. Uh-oh, gets hit with the burst. Has plenty of life to work with though. It's like getting hit by Chaos is definitely very scary, but you can just get Eddie on the field of play, then you aren't going to be doing too bad for yourself. But no resources now. No resources in a Chaos that's full of them. That's definitely going to be a problem. Should be able to kill here is Flame, and Flame does. Evening up that round count. And now we're going to go into the final round to see who takes first blood.
All right, yeah, Phantom on the offense here, putting Flame exactly where he needs to be, is in the corner. Going to chase down Happy Chaos, not give him a chance to play. That is the way of Zato players. You do not let the other guy play the game. As I've learned many times watching Peppery Splash play. Just play the one-player game.
Yep, it's like, you gotta just sit there and make sure that it gets forced to one player. Speaking of one player, though, we're gonna get a little slump here from Flame. And now the hard knockdown. So yeah, we talked about Zato wants a one-player game. Callus is the exact same way. It's just that he had better buttons, better mix, better neutral. A couple tools that might help him out. And the burst bait by Flame. Fantome is gonna go down game 1 after probably the closest game that we've seen, at least on stream. That was insane.
Yeah, that was a good match. That was a good match for real.
Oh yeah, I definitely thought that at least in the beginning, it definitely looked like Fantome had that. I mean, he got the first round pretty convincingly. He had the advantage in the He had the advantage in the resources, had the advantage in the mental. He was cooking, that's for sure.
Yep. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's happy chaos. He hits you like a truck. That's just how it is. But you got to learn the matchup. You got to take it as it comes. I mean, it's like good Zatos are still going to do really good. So
Exactly.
it's a little bit more of a struggle.
Yeah, it's like I feel like that's kind of a theme for this patch for people who definitely got hit. It's a theme of, like every character, still doing about as good as they were last time, but do need to work a bit harder. Same cannot be said for Chaos here. And gonna get another wall break. Hard knockdown as well. Not gonna. I thought it was just gonna get a hard knockdown, but actually dies Flame with the perfect. Let's see what we have in store here. How is Flame gonna try and close out the round? How is Fantome gonna try, even up this round count once again? Oka Super gonna give a lot of resources to work with Tooth Flame. Fantome definitely gonna be on the back foot. Does have Eddie prepped and ready to go though. Gets hit by the tap dust. Gets the burst off. Again, wants to just force the Eddie summon. Gets caught into the drills. Good sword super to keep Flame locked down. And the 6P in the RC. Such a good sequence to try and call out a lackadaisical Fantome there. Alright, and the death.
Yeah, good recovery from Fantome here. I hope that momentum carries over. That's what he's going to be looking for. But Flame opening up with that damage right out of the gate. Here's the knockdown from Fantome, putting the pressure on now. Corner.
You're going to need one more mix-up, and the mix comes, but Eddie getting 6P'd once again. Gonna try and find another way to summon with the sword super. That's going to be perfect. Jabs him out once again. Chaos has just such good answers to getting rid of Eddie. Minus frame shot. Gonna lead into yet another hard knockdown wall break. Burst on both sides now. Do the new burst change. Full screen game. And so I'm gonna try and capitalize on the space control. Needs another super. I'm gonna quite get it. Wants to just go for just hard reads to try and wait for Eddie to come back. Oh, it might not pay off. One more mix-up is definitely going to do it here.
Gotta hold it.
Do it here for Flame. And the throw. Taking game 2 is Flame over Fantome. Another game just coming down to last game, last hit. Oh my god.
this game, it's like, we're like, wow, it's nice these matches. I mean, these matches are still close, right? At the end of the day.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I mean, it's still on paper, it's still 2-0 right now. This is not a good place to be for Fantome. But definitely, like, if there's any characters that can bring it back, like, Zato's the one, right? So
yeah, I think Zato can do it for sure. I mean, we've been seeing like really good stuff from Fantome just in terms of navigating this matchup. One that's traditionally harder for Zato, but in terms of like the macro and recognizing how they want to make some pretty big decisions in the neutral game, they're doing an incredible job. But where we're gonna see the stark difference. No
desync there.
No desync. We should be okay. Once we're gonna really see that stark difference, and when Fantome wins games versus when they lose it, is gonna be with those micro decisions like that exactly. Gets caught with the 2S. Good YRC actually. Wants to try and get a bit of pressure going on their own. Backdashes the command grab. Wants to keep him in the corner. Like I said, doesn't quite want to build him that much burst. Still ends up sliding the wall anyway. Flame is on set point here in winner's quarters.
Oh, what an air-to-air catch. Didn't get the full conversion, but it's going to get... Yeah, it's going to get corner advantage, but Zato finding the way out, and now switching the roles here. Fantome's going to make the most of this corner pressure. And right now, so Flame, good defense, not cracking at all, and managing to get out of the corner, but not able to get the advantage back into neutral here. He's got to be really careful once again, like close to the corner, but eliminates Eddie.
Eliminates Eddie, but Eddie's gonna come back here just one more sequence, but has to survive. Knocked down once again. Not so much concentration. So now, Lane's definitely gonna have to fight. Interesting use of Amorphous there. Wanted to cover the space while being pretty safe there and using their 50. Oh, no Eddie Gage now. Catches a backdash.
Yeah, this is a bad position
Oh!
to be in right now. Bullets
Yeah,
fully
like
loaded, just letting it rip. And there we go. Flame's
like
gonna
GG,
move on.
and it is. Lane moving on to what I believe is winner's side top 8. If I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And winner's side top 8. It's they're gonna be playing the winner of Sunstark and Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
See, when I say Busta Rhymes, I'm like, I'm not going to the Guilty Gear Stripe. I'm going straight to the rapper because I'm that old.
Oh no. No, I was too. I was like, I saw it in bracket. I was like, oh, there's no way that he ends. Maybe I'll go ask for an autograph. Yeah, it's like, but just guessing based on the name, I'm assuming we have a pot player.
Yeah. So right now we got Kaneda versus Corey next.
Kaneda is a name that rings a bell, and then Corey.
Corey
I believe is
used
on
to
the
be a
May.
May player, is now a Kai player.
Okay. Moving from Dolphins to Stun Dippers, I respect it for sure. Let's get started with that. Kaneda on the Sin. Sin is definitely. We were talking about winners and losers of this patch. Sin, I believe, is definitely on there.
Oh, Sin. Never mind. I thought it was Kai. I don't know why I thought it was Kai.
Oh no, we have a. No, so Kaneda's a Sin player.
Yeah, this is Kaneda's the Sin player. Sorry, I saw the Kai and they look the same to me.
Yeah, like father, like son, for real.
Yeah, even with the DLC colors, they look the same. But yeah, Corey recently switched from May to Kai to this patch, liking Kai a lot. And actually, it's nice to see Sin because this is a character I don't see often.
Yeah, it's one you didn't see often, especially back in the last patch, but they definitely have more than enough tools now to get it done. Like, especially that new Elcon is probably going to make an appearance. Alright, and I believe, there we go from Canada, or Kaneda. They changed it so that clean hit is now easier to get, so you're going to see a lot more damage on the cash outs from Sid. Good tap dust, but didn't believe in themselves to get the meter, and now Corey's going to have a chance to bring it back, especially with the tap dust. Oh my gosh, the tap dust on the side of Kaneda thought that they weren't going to have enough to convert. So Corey uses it as an opportunity to go ahead and use some of the new system mechanics, that Wild Assault, to take out the round. That was pretty incredible awareness from Corey, if I would say so myself. That is like, wow. So yeah, it's like, I mean, we have been seeing the new system changes, but we haven't seen it in that way to pretty much guarantee a checkmate. We kind of stray away from the traditional burst OSs and, you know, the burst OSs, you know, the raw burst baits, and kind of vouching to going into Wild Assault that early. Speaking of early, we have a burst from Kaneda already. The frame trap, using the meter, get some advantage. Oh wow, look at this life lead already from Kaneda. That's what I'm talking about, just in terms of Sin's damage is just so juiced now. Let's go for the tap test once again, but preemptive YRC from Kaneda. Follow-up is going to get stuffed out by Corey. The Wild Assault once again, but this time for the hard knockdown purposes. Good technique, Kaneda. Offense is still on Corey's side, though. And good call out on whatever Corey was doing. Kaneda taking the next round. Oh, tries to get the DP. Oh, we should see a big punish here. Wasn't able to quite get it. Kaneda is fighting kind of on the back foot just in terms of resources. We have some stamina bar is coming back. He's grabbed by Corey. No bar, but doesn't need it for DP follow-ups anymore. Tries to do the late hit into a grab, but isn't quite able to confirm. And now Kaneda might be able to close it out on this next interaction. Oh, once again, didn't believe, but doesn't need to. Kaneda is gonna take game number 2 here.
All right, we
I'm
got a
not
match.
mistaken, is that a 1-1?
That is 1-1.
Crazy stuff here from Kaneda.
All right. This is the family conflict.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
I would use another word, but I don't want to trigger people. It's like there's another word for conflicts that happen at home that turn physically violent.
oh, I'm picking up what you're throwing down, but you know, might want that ad money later on in the future.
Yeah,
so let's
yeah.
keep that.
That's okay. It's this is friendly. You know, they'll say sorry after, make up, hug. There's the whole family, right? It's like the mom, the dad, and the son, Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Father, Son, and the Holy Gear. That's for sure. That wall broke. That's insane. Okay. Kaneda, again, once again, which is a pretty big advantage here. Not gonna quite be able to kill because there's no follow-up afterwards. And now Corey is gonna get advantage for what seems like the first time in the round. Oh, the BRC able to get a punish on the throw. Kaneda taking what I believe is their first lead of the set. Oh wow, the raw overhead. Now this is, oh, look at the follow-up, and like I said, should be a pretty big punish here, but tries to go into the wall assault, wants to take away as much burst as possible. Doesn't even want to give Kaneda a chance. The overhead. There we go from Corey. And now one touch is going to do it on Corey's side. He's making even here. Yeah, easy.
All right. Corey, evening it up here. So it's 1-1 in the set, 1-1 in this match. Whoever is going to take the next round is going to take the lead here in this set, which is a big boon because got an extra life to spend.
Yep, I mean, on Sin you kind of want it so you can throw out some more gambles just in case. A lot of damage coming off of those gambles. You know, from the perspective of Corey,
I don't think that's going to pay off. Oh, we caught him with the backdash.
Oh wow, the box from Sin is just so scary. Stun Dipper coming out. People said it was cooked, but you know, 7 frames is still mad good. But yeah. Kaneda just trying to fight their way out of the corner right now. And now fought their way all the way to the other corner. Right back into it. Pretty big tug of war for this corner space. Like I said, one hit is going to do it on either side. Wants the fast RC and gets it this time. OTG is going to take it. Corey going up 2-1.
All right.
Only has one more game in order to make their statement on winner side of top 8.
But Kaneda playing really well though.
Yeah, Kaneda's playing like incredibly well. Just in terms of navigating the Kai matchup, just in terms of you know, running their own offense, not only along with the navigation. They're doing a really good job. I mean, I think one of the first sets where we've actually seen you know, another game taken from the losing side.
All right, sorry there as I cut back into the match. Corey looking strong right now.
Yeah, it's like we are back at it. Corey taking on a very big life lead very, very early. Oh! Able to punish that throw. And I also thought that was going to kill. Maybe you needed to do tap dust, but you know, you can't fret it now. You just got to get over here and secure the W. Yep, there you go. Corey is now on set point. Oh, gets the DP on the follow-up. Had to give him pretty hard. Another DP on the side of Kaneda. And one of the 6 feet. Tried to call out some sort of mashing option there. Corey had to confirm. Could feel it in their bones, but wasn't quite able to pick it up. Lots of buttons being pressed from both sides. You know, they're both kind of expecting an option that might not have come yet. Oh, man. Thought that they were going to get more time, but didn't quite. Tries the gold burst. We tried a 6P, but wasn't quite able to get it, and now this is definitely anyone's round. But the DP is going to take it. An extremely great game from Corey. Very unlike anything that we've seen so far, but Corey, you know, showing just their dominance, even on the new character.
Yeah, and definitely Corey showing off what new Kai is capable of.
Yeah, it's really tight. I mean, you know, we kind of heard about the Kai buffs, but we haven't seen the type of dividends that they pay off.
All right, so our next match should just about be ready now. So Flame, who we saw earlier on stream, is going to be playing Busta Rhymes,
All right,
who
Busta Rhymes
won against Stunstark. Stunstark definitely not a player that is easily pushed over. So interesting to see that we're going to get Busta Rhymes versus Flame here up on the stream.
All right. So Flame, Happy Chaos that we saw earlier, very good, and definitely some pretty insane pots so far. I mean, pots so far 1-0 on the broadcast. And with a name like Busta Rhymes, I'm expecting some pretty good pot tech, that's for sure. This matchup though is pretty hard for matchup is pretty hard for pot, so I'm definitely interested to see what tools that that Busta Rhymes has in the toolbox in order to deal with Happy Chaos.
Yeah, and yes, so it's been a good match so far all night. But we're waiting on Flame to join the lobby here. They may or may not be in another tournament, so we might have to wait a little bit. But we'll find out here when they respond here shortly. But I know there is another tournament going on tonight.
Yes, there is another bracket going on. So I was expecting, the players who were gonna get a bit farther to kind of be doing both of those. It's definitely all good. A matchup as old as time, though. The zoner versus the grappler. I mean, once pot gets in, there is very, very little that Happy Chaos can do. But especially this version with some of the shadow buffs and some of the buffs in general, they made it definitely a bit harder for pot to get to that win condition.
All right, both players are in now, and we're gonna jump right into the match here. It's Busta Rhymes versus Flame. We got Pot versus Happy Chaos. I don't know about this matchup, man. It feels bad.
Hey, I mean, all I'm saying is in this matchup, all it takes is six touches to come away with a winner's final spot. Flame elected to play extremely aggressive. I'm interested to see how this works in terms of the matchup in general.
Yo, there is a possibility it could happen where we see a pot mirror in winners finals.
That would be insane. That would be insane. Oh, like I said,
The monkey's paw is curling.
Oh, it gets them heavenly. Wow, that is something that I definitely can't say I see every day. Heavenly Potemkin Buster on Flame is going to do big damage and leave him in an incredibly bad spot.
Gets out though, as Happy Chaos happens to do so often.
ID out of the corner is the Happy Chaos staple, and Pot doesn't have that many answers to it.
What's good, LeBryant?
But Pot does have answers to other things in this matchup. Not quite this though. Oh, doesn't want to break the wall.
Gold burst. Nice anti-air, gets the conversion, and that is dead.
I do get the sentiment though. I mean, they didn't want to break the wall because they wanted to see how much burst they could deny for the next round for Busta Rhymes. I think that's very interesting because when you look at this matchup, you have Potemkin, who really, really wants that burst back. He can use it to get some gold burst off, and when Potemkin has gold burst, hey, you never know what they can do with that wild assault, man. Alright. Both players just hanging out from full screen here. You can't flick the gunshot, so Busta Rhymes has to get incredibly creative with their approach. Goes for wall slump, and the throw. Flame is going to take game one with the perfect. Now, that last round was about how I was expecting the matchup to go, I can't lie. All right, looking like we're gonna get right back into it. Flame gonna try and ride the momentum and ride the incredibly good matchup. Busta Rhymes is gonna have to get a bit creative, but especially from what we've seen so far, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I'm definitely expecting a good set. All right, the offense already getting started here for Flame. Likes to back off, and now Busta Rhymes is gonna get a chance to run their stuff. Oh, there we go. Gets the wall break. And now Busta Rhymes once again, a very familiar spot on the back foot in the matchup. Oh, wow, just ever so slightly misses the combo, and now has to deal with an extremely angry Potemkin.
So we all love angry Potemkin. Give us more angry Potemkin.
Look at, we're
All the way
right
to the
now.
corner. Oh, went for the
tries
throw.
to go for the Kara Buster. Not gonna quite get it. Now, not probably gonna be able to kill here. But yeah, one more guard crush, one more shot in general is gonna take it. Lane trying to go up 2-1, trying to go up 2-0 over here with a pretty convincing first set. All right,
Here we go. Second match here, 1 up for Flame.
yeah, it's like Flame, you know, just showing off the dominance of Happy Chaos. Yeah, I mean, what are you even supposed to do here as Pop, man? Just block it out? Uh-oh. You are apparently supposed to block it out. Really good defense there from Busta Rhymes. Oh, good call out. And the air throw. The reads are just going so crazy here. Oh my gosh. This is how you're supposed to play Potemkin into this matchup. Even with all that, still on the back foot. Oh, it just gets called out on the low.
Yeah, Flame's been really good with those air-to-air conversions. Just like jumping up to meet his opponents, knocking them out of the air, and then getting conversion. There we go. 2-0 so far.
Yeah, Flame is just out here, just putting on a show, that's for sure.
Arxis, please. You were supposed to fix the timeline, and instead,
yeah,
we are.
They made it worse. They definitely made it worse.
You know what? I'm not scared about Happy Chaos. You know what I am scared about? I'm not even scared about the possibility of Leffen winning another Evo with Happy Chaos. I'm scared of the discourse that comes after.
Oh, I'm here for it. I got my popcorn machine right off camera. You guys can't see it, but it's gonna be in full effect, especially with the Happy Chaos discourse that's gonna come out. Outside of the vein of discourse, though, Flame is just one match away from getting into winners finals of this bracket. We'll take advantage of the minus frames. Busta Rhymes probably expecting Flame to bite on something. Doesn't quite get the bait that they were looking for. Alright. The zoning matchup. This is definitely the classic here. Chaos zoning into Pot, but can't purely zone. Pot has a lot of options to deal with it. The Kara Buster working for the first time the whole set. Literally every resource in the book available for Flame. Except for bullets, how's that gonna manifest? It's definitely not. Lane is gonna go to match point and now set point as they try and get a guaranteed third place here at Digital Havoc. Alright, oh, tried to bait the burst, didn't quite get it, and now once again advantage being pushed by Flame right in the corner. Able to get some sort of super PRC is Busta Rhymes, but instead we're just gonna see a wall splat here from Flame. Uh-oh. Missed ever so slightly. And we get the air throw. Oh no. Oh, the Kara Buster! This is the type of stuff that, you know, you definitely aren't expecting from Potemkin. Oh, and that should be
and that's
dead.
dead.
Oh,
Pop Busta!
Busta! First round, you know.
Scooped him out of the air.
Buster, I'm definitely not going out without a fight. Now the reads are just coming in full force here. It seems like
He found his library card.
Oh, definitely. It's like able to read as much as he wants now.
For free.
It's looking a bit free here. The backdash here from Flame. Uh-oh. Lane's trying to FD him out.
Oh no.
Doesn't match.
Flame trying to collect on those late charges.
This is definitely a one interaction situation for either player here. Hard knocked him from either side will take it, and definitely a Potemkin Buster on the side of Buster Arms will take it. Oh, the pressure. No concentration!
Ooh.
That might be dead! Oh! Didn't
That's
like
dead.
the meter of the tab does.
We got a
take
real
it.
match here.
We got
Busta Rhymes on the board.
We got it. Oh my gosh. That was definitely scary. I was clutching my pearls a little bit over here. But Busta Rhymes, you know, taking it out and getting the first game on the set, you know, despite a very, very hard fought battle in the first game and in the second game, finally able to close it out and get some tax returns from whatever the heck that was.
He's like, I am skirting these late charges. I'm keeping these DVDs and books.
No, literally, it's like definitely late charges are in effect, but at this point he switched to a new library and is able to read however much he wants for free. Uh-oh. Missed the charge ever so slightly. Not necessarily gonna matter here for Flame. Oh wow, that was a good ID back to call it any sort of jump, any sort of throw, I mean. Oh, this should be dead. No, actually the combo's pretty scaled. One more interaction, yep. But Guard Crush Loops really should take it here. Yep. And now, playing once again with the perfect over here on match point. Need to see some more reads from Busta Rhymes if he wants to keep this competitive. Oh, tries to ID back and get a little fake out there going. Good job from Flame. Oh my gosh, look at the conversion that Flame gets from that. Oh, and the IAD back once again. It is so scary. Misses the super input. Gold burst not punishable. Oh, tries to backdash.
Oh, he went for the throw, didn't get it.
And jumps out his Flame. We should be seeing him in Winners Finals if he doesn't drop this. And we do. Closes it out 3-1 for Flame. Incredibly good performance from Busta Rhymes, I gotta say. This matchup is extremely tough, but you know, never backing down, never giving up.
That's how it's got to be when you pick pot. It's like you can't give up. It's not allowed.
Yep. Character sucks. So that means your mentality has to be on 11 to get anything.
The character doesn't suck. Characters just has struggles. Has struggles like every other real human being out there.
Struggles is a good way to put it. That's for sure. All right. But we're gonna first match of winter semis.
Yeah, the next match, Corey versus KidBuumer. This is a Toronto local classic. This has happened many times, but with May rather than Kai. So we're gonna see a little bit of a different mix here.
All right. It's like a, you know, May pot. I'm actually not too sure how that matchup went. I'm sure that you guys up there in Toronto are a bit more familiar with it than we are over in Northern California.
It's like every other May match. It's it's interesting for Pot. I definitely don't think it's one of his like I don't know if I don't play that much Guilty Gear, but I definitely feel like there are worse matchups for Pot. But it's definitely still not fun. I mean, in the scale of like Happy Chaos to Kai, like definitely like in May, it's like I definitely think May is somewhere in the middle.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see how this Kai plays out though. Oh wow, good call out on the fireball. Oh, tries to backdash. The wild side pressure that Corey's been doing is just so scary. I haven't even been able to really appreciate it. Tries to go for the BRC overhead, but doesn't quite get it.
Yo, this character's nasty.
Yeah, I'm like, Kai has a little bit of sauce, you know, got some drips of it. Feels like KidBuumer has barely even gotten a chance to play the game.
It's the best kind of game, the one-player games. Story-driven.
Oh yeah. It's like, I mean, I definitely am not a stranger to, story-driven gameplay and fighting games, and Corey is not a stranger to First Blood here. Like you were saying, the fact that it is a Toronto Locals Classic means that Corey is most likely going to know the pop matchup, maybe better than anyone in this tournament, besides like maybe even the pop players. Oh wow, but even when you know the matchup, it can happen to anyone. KidBuumer fighting back. Slight burst advantage, and is going to try and use that first blood. Oh wow, 5H was just crazy. Okay, meaty fireball. Corey trying to utilize the space. Misses the Kara back Mega Fist, but does land the Buster. Now it's going to be one more interaction. Try to get the wild salt, but gets stuffed out. Only, remember now, you have to remember that it is only active on frame 9. And the air throw is what's going to take it. KidBuumer taking game number 1 over Jellyfish Threat Corey. Craziness, right. Craziness, craziness. So
we can jump right back into the next match here. So it's just, once again, it's 1-0 for KidBuumer.
Yeah, it's like I can't say I was expecting this. Now, there's definitely no discredit to KidBuumer, but you know, Kai with his buffs and staying about the same. You know, you aren't gonna see me, you know, saying too much about this matchup that is positive in Bot's favor.
KidBuumer's a solid player though. Ever since he came on our scene here, definitely has been dominating. Definitely, like, even with playing Pot, it's like KidBuumer is someone you expect to show up in top 3 or 4 of, you know, every single Toronto local that they play at. So
yeah, I mean, being able to do that with Pot, I mean, it definitely shows his merit, like, as a player, like, as someone that you need to respect.
Yeah, and honestly, like, our region has really strong players. I mean, we have Remy Celeste, we have Peppery Splash. So I mean, those are definitely the 2 giants, I would say, here in Toronto. But there's definitely a ton of other really good players, including Corey and KidBuumer, that are just kind of on that cusp of that level.
I mean, we're seeing it here. You know, like, this is a match you would expect to see on a content vulture channel, and we're just getting it here in winter semis. Like, that just kind of shows to show how interesting this tournament can be.
We got him.
Yes,
look at the damage.
It's the Gigantor Kai, and look, I was gonna say, look at the damage. The scaling essentially non-existent. KidBuumer trying to take it, go up 2-0. But Corey definitely has something to say about that. Doesn't want to give it up too freely. Gets the cross up. First on the side of Corey. Kind of wants to play that neutral game as much as possible, but elects to go in. A decision that is definitely not going to pay off. Oh, that's such a sick setup. I love that setup so much. And not going to get a kill with the OTG. And the far slash is what's going to take it. Really good use of the heat knuckle changes from a couple patches ago to, you know, kind of bring him in and make him guess if they even dare try and jump against Potemkin. KidBuumer up
if it's me, I'm 100% holding up the entire time.
Oh, 100%. I'm air bridging in that scenario. It's like it's a air bridge with the first class ticket if I'm in that one. But speaking of first class, KidBuumer putting on a first class and even world class performance here with Potemkin. 2-0 against, you know, who's someone called one of the best players in North America. It's like, there you go. Once again, it's just all they need to get going. All Potemkins need is just one scenario where they can get their Oki going. Like right now with the Gigantor Kai. KBMF is going to get punished by Corey. We should be seeing a wall break here. The Wild Assault. Yep, there we go. Oh, but it's so scary because now you see a Wild Assault from KidBuumer. Oh, and this looks like it's going to kill. Yo, KidBuumer? Oh my goodness, at match point, and now it's set point to go into winners finals. Good flick. Oh, and the Kara Buster to punish. Oh wow, yeah, it's like, and now Corey on their last legs now. What are they gonna do to get out of this? Gets caught walking back. Again, gets caught trying to fuzzy jump. Doesn't quite get caught, and now KidBuumer gonna go with the 5H into the hammer fall. All that it's gonna take. KidBuumer is gonna take it 3-0. Insane.
All right, and we are gonna get yeah, really good showing from KidBuumer because they are going to continue to play on stream. We're going to go right into winners finals, and Flame is going to have to play yet another Potemkin here on the stream, and yeah, it's going to be KidBuumer versus Flame.
Oh wow, so we got KidBuumer versus Flame. Is that the wait, so KidBuumer versus Flame. Wait, wouldn't it be Flame versus no, it's KidBuumer. It's KidBuumer. I was thinking back in the bracket. That's my bad.
Yep, yeah. I mean, we had the potential for a pot mirror, which would be nuts. But
oh, that'd be so good. That'd be so good.
But we are back. Flame is going to take on yet another pot here in the bracket, and yeah, it's great. We're moving along pretty quickly because it sounds like TNS is just starting, so we can get these players in before they get to start their TNS runs. And of course, if you guys are looking for more Guilty Gear action after this tournament is wrapped, definitely go support the folks at Tampa Never Sleeps. Support Tong, probably the hardest working man in FGC.
Oh yeah, Tong is a great dude. Super
He's
chill.
Inhuman.
It's awesome. Like, you know, just to see him always working on the next major while also running TNS basically out of his house. Like, I don't know how he does it all, but when it comes to, you know, giving back to the FGC, at this point he's like the godfather of it for me.
Yeah, put Marvel on his back, doing the Lord's work.
It's so good. It's like he definitely we definitely get to give credit to him for keeping Marvel alive and keeping Guilty Gear alive as well. Speaking of alive, we are gonna see Flame versus KidBuumer. See whose winner's side run stays alive. Now, this is to get in the grand finals and put yourself at a pretty big advantage here going into the grands. Oh my goodness. We say once again, what are you supposed to do in this matchup? Oh, that definitely helps. Full screen game here. KidBuumer waiting ever so patiently for their chance to approach, and here it is. A chance to approach. Slipping once again. Gets the shot, and now one more interaction, or in this case, one more success is going to take it. Flame takes the first round of the set. There we go, the sweep. Resources coming back. Whenever Chaos does get that knockdown, they have to choose between getting bullets and getting concentration. Most people tend to like for the bullets, but concentration had a bit of an effect there. Maybe not as much as bullets, but that's not necessary now when the advantage is still in Flame's favor. Tries to go for the Pop Buster PRC, for the HPV PRC, but ends up getting blown up for it. Oh, this is so scary. Oh, and a good call out with the Heat Knuckle. Good IBFDs on Wake Up here from KidBuumer. They seem to have been hitting them pretty consistently, but you know, against Chaos, you don't really get that luxury. And Flame is gonna take game number 1 of the set, putting themselves so much closer to getting that grand finals winner spot.
Yep, and it's always easier to fight from the winner's side in grand finals. You get 2 lives. There's no better boon.
Exactly. It's like, you know, along with being able to be pretty comfortable with the momentum of being on the winner's side, you also get a chance to win twice, even, as opposed to needing to win 2 in order to take the whole thing. Alright, full screen game. Flame tries to get in with the Hammerfall break, but it's not going to quite be enough. Now Flame gets advantage. KidBuumer trying their absolute best to, you know, try and get some space so they can run their game plan, but not quite going to get it. Gunshots are ever so potent now. Bruder number 1 doesn't even test it, gives a lot of respect to Flame, you know, doesn't try to go for any of the fake stuff. gets the throw. Are seeded a bit early, wasn't really having confidence in themselves, but doesn't matter. They're able to take round number 1. Lots of pokes coming out. KidBuumer, it looks like, wants to check any sort of ground movement / ground buttons by throwing out the preemptive 2Ps. Goes low on the setup. And Power Buster to finish it off. Gonna get a slight bit of Oki here. Oh, and doesn't do anything into the Pop Buster. It's so scary. Backdashes. Not gonna quite be enough to get the kill. Good tech from KidBuumer, and gonna take it. There we go. It's gonna be 1-1 in round count. KidBuumer has potential to tie up the set here.
Yeah, definitely going to look to clear this one out because being behind two matches in the set is not a good place to be. And there's the pop. Holy crap.
Do you see the damage on that? That's crazy, huh?
And that might be... We got one more neutral. It's got to touch him one more time. Yep. And that's the hard part.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, against Chaos, that's definitely the hard part. It looks like you just do this, dude. Uh-oh. All
right. Flame's like, I just got to make it so he can't play. Unplug his controller.
Like, can't get one more touch if they get to play the game. And gets his chance to play the game. KidBuumer is going to take it 1-1. Going to be a 1-2 for that winner side grand final spot.
All right. We got a real match here going back and forth. Both these players looking for that spot in grand finals.
It's been pretty interesting. I mean, yeah, it's like you said, both players looking for their spot in grand finals. I have full faith that both of these players, whoever goes down to the loser side is going to be able to make it back. But at this point, definitely just playing for that advantage. Speaking of advantage, KidBuumer already cornered. Now trying to fight his way out with these Garudas. Catches a backdash there. Hot pressure, a lot more scary than people like to give it credit for. You definitely have to know what's going on and win. Good backdash from Flame. Wanted to get out, but ends up going right back in, and now he's gonna have to, truly fight his way back. Has a pretty significant life disadvantage, but as Happy Cows, that isn't gonna matter as much as people think. IAD. No safe jump. Okay, Garuda. Oh, catches the backdash. Needs to be a lot more confident in the confirms. Is KidBuumer, getting the hits, but not quite getting the confirms. And look how devastating it is. From winning the round to not even getting a spec. That is insane. Good backdash. Tried to call it out with the close slash, but wasn't quite active enough. There you go. Like, alright, walking up ever so slowly is KidBuumer. Look at him. Look how menacing those Potemkin steps are.
Whoa, so much damage. Now you get the corner too, and there's the pot buster.
Speaking of so much damage.
What's the mix here?
Doesn't want to kill. Wants to stall out as much as possible, I think, in order to get their burst back a bit. Maybe worked out a little bit, but hey, you definitely can't complain about it being even in rounds.
Yep, there we go. It's gonna tilt the odds here. Whoever wins this next round.
Yeah, but I mean, whoever's winning this next round, we already know who has a very clear advantage here. Whiff shot. And Classico for sure. Icy's concentrates super to get some of that back. Half dust once again. And the likes to use some of that burst gauge in order to get that.
Oh, this conversion is gonna kill.
Yep, that's easily gonna kill. And because they made the investment and used that wild assault early on, didn't even get a chance to burst it. Wow. Incredible stuff here from Flame.
Yep. And 2-1 for Flame now.
It's like, this was kind of about how I was expecting it to go. Maybe KidBuumer I was expecting to even go down 2-0, but, he's definitely shown me that he can get it done on the Potemkin, and it's been really fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Those Happy Chaos stocks are holding.
Oh man, then hold they are indeed. I might need to get in on that. This is looking insane.
Leffen just like rubbing his hands together. It's like I'm gonna cash in again this year.
It's like I gotta do my collectathon this time once again. Speaking of collectathon, was cranking up the risk, but is now gonna get placed into a state of absolutely no burst. Oh, messed up the combo. Now KidBuumer's gonna get a chance to play. Is what I would say.
Oh, try to scoop him. Not successful, and he's gonna get punished for it in the corner here.
Yes, sir. Alright, hard knockdown. It's definitely a necessity against Potemkin. You don't want him getting any spots where they can mash necessarily. And this is going to be a for sure kill. KidBuumer just trying to take the burst and run. Set point here. The Grand Finals golden ticket is within reach for Flame. Just has to hit a couple more gunshots. Has to be on his mark just a couple more times and he'll have secured it. Alright. Bit of a time crunch here for resources. Okay. Kind of learning that he's allowed to get away with multiple Garudas now. Don't quite think that Flay knows the counterplay to that. Doesn't need to. This might kill. Oh no, that wall broke extremely early. Just gonna go for the hard knockdown into the super. KidBuumer doesn't quite have enough in order to, do a burst or anything risky like that. Oh, tries to get the heat knuckle, doesn't connect, and now Flame is gonna advance on to Grand Finals on the winner's side.
Yep. So, yeah, it's going to be Flame in Grand Finals on the winner's side. And, of course, we're going to jump back down to the losers bracket. In losers quarterfinals, we're going to get Corey and Stunstark on the stream. Losers round 4 currently, Pink and Manticore are playing. So, yeah, the matches are still going on, but we're going to jump down into the losers quarter now. All
right.
As we attempt to close out this bracket in short order. But we got JTG Corey up next against Stunstark. Stunstark, a really strong local player.
Can we get the can I get the idea on him? Like what's going on with Stunstark?
You are going to see a Bedman.
Okay, Bedman is definitely a personal favorite of mine. I mean, we have the Bedman in my region, GC Yoshi, so that is definitely a character that's near and dear to my heart, especially in terms of the matchup.
Yeah, and definitely, I personally haven't had a lot of experience watching any Bedman play in Strive, but all I ever did was watch Bedman in Exer, but I know it's a very different character. This is Strive Bedman is actually a real character.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, it's like so. So Strive Bedman, they patched just that he's in the game now, and by virtue of him being in the game, you're gonna see a lot of that old Bedman charm. The kind of like the deja vu type deal where you're doing normals in the deja vu and you're utilizing that frame advantage as you see here into these types of kills. But like I said, the moves are gonna look slightly different, and again, the moves that you're deja vu off of aren't gonna be quite the same. Oh, good feint in order to get that fake out. Good IBFD, but Corey recognizing it and just deciding to dash in, knowing that Stunstark was probably going to hold block for just a bit longer. Lots of health on the side of Bedman, but also along with that high health, he has no guts. So, do your long combos, do your super damaging late game combos. It's not going to change. It's not going to change at all compared to when you're doing it at 100% health. Corey recognizes that, being able to take first round, or it will take the second round, I should say, but the first round of his repertoire. Guard crush pressure. block on the high-low from Corey. And the tap dust. What's the conversion? We aren't going to see too much, but what we are going to see is, I was going to say shock state, but had to activate it when they hit that vapor thrust. Oh man, I think that both Corey and I thought that was going to kill, but not quite enough damage there. And the 2P is going to be more than enough. It's going to allow Corey to take it and get the first game of losers quarters.
All right. So yeah, it was a strong opening from Sunstark, but Corey fighting back.
Yeah, like I said, it was a, like you're saying, really strong opening from Sunstark.
I mean, Corey straight up didn't get to play.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's crazy. Like, I mean, strong opening is definitely somewhat of an understatement, I would say. All right. Speaking of not being able to get to play, probably going to see a similar situation here from Corey. Electing to use all of his burst on the Wild Assault. Really wants to make sure that he is the one in control here. But the thing about this is that if you are on positive bonus, you are going to get that burst back. So using it all becomes a lot better of an option. See there, used about all of his burst in order to extend those combos and extend his pressure. And now has 60% of it back. Would IBFDs from Sunstark, but we do have yet to see a really good use of them. We see them being executed, but you know, what are we gonna do with that extra distance that we recovered or pushed out from the IB / the regular FD? All right, almost looked like we were gonna see another Sunstark round where Corey wasn't quite gonna be able to play the game, but the back throw was gonna do more than enough for Corey to put them back in this. Oh, and the red Wild Assault conversion isn't quite going to hit, but the follow-up going to catch Sunstark mashing, and wow, that was actually a pretty fast game too, if I would say so myself.
Yep, and Corey looking to make quick work here. Definitely looking to go to losers semifinals. Of course, on the other side, Pink is playing Manticore in losers round 4, so we'll see the winner of that versus Busta Rhymes. So more pot play. There's just pot play after pot play here.
I'm not complaining. Character is too fun to watch for me to complain. Not like we're seeing chaos after chaos on screen, right? Alright. Oh wow, that was a pretty funky mash, but good on Sunstark to recognize where on the screen exactly they were. Already used the auto deja vu in a string, but good DP from Corey to get out of there. This is gonna be a point where Kai definitely struggles a lot. Like, you know, losing the Fireball War isn't something that's really in Kai's kit, but Deadman sometimes makes it happen. And now, Sunstark is gonna take a very, very convincing round 1 in game right now. Uh-oh, isn't gonna quite convert. Has to RC it, but still gets beat out. And nah. Gets the confirm. Maybe not gonna break the wall just yet. Yep. This is such a scary situation for the non-Bedman player. Unless you have a DP, then you can just get out of there. As Corey has demonstrated. Oh no. I wanted to make sure that he was gonna kill without the wall there. Like I said, extremely good on both players. You know, kind of recognize where they're at in terms of burst and where their opponent is at in terms of burst. You know, try and play around that burst economy as effective as possible. Alright. Full screen game. Once again, I'm hoping. But Corey is gonna take it. 3-0. Corey is honestly who I am expecting to make a pretty big tear in the losers round.
Yeah, definitely. And it wouldn't be the first time, or nor probably the last time for Corey to do that. So yeah, Corey going to loser semifinals. We're still waiting on the winner of losers round 4 between Pink and Manticore, who are playing right now. They should be done in short order. But once again, you're here tuned into Digital Havoc for Guilty Gear Strive. Joining me on the mic is Avian, and of course, most important message of all is not to forget about the Matcherino. Make sure you guys use those. Claim those codes because they are free and it sends the players home with a little bit of money.
Yes, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat will give you that link. Shouts to Uncle Vince for putting that out there. Super easy to make an account. You already have one if you are watching on twitch.tv actually. All you gotta do is just click log into Twitch and use the codes. Once you use those codes, you'll be good to go. And not only will you be good to go, but you'll also be supporting our lovely players that we have.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, just going back through the bracket here, we had winners finals, KidBuumer versus Flame. KidBuumer, of course, winning in losers finals right now as we kind of make our way through this bracket. Yeah, Flame sitting high and mighty up on the grand finals winner side seat. So it's definitely their tournament to lose at this point. So
that's
we'll
for
have to see
sure.
how that goes. I mean, there's like, if you look at who's left, you've got Corey, who's playing Kai, KidBuumer is a Potemkin, Busta Rhymes, also another pot. Pink, Manticore, we haven't seen them today, but it looks like their match against Pink just finished. So we're gonna see who we're gonna get up next here.
Yes, and who do we have that won that one?
All right, so they are just sorting themselves out, but it looks like the match is done, and then we're gonna see if they can get them on stream here, the winner of that match.
All right. So what match we're gonna have on stream now?
So it's gonna be Busta Rhymes versus. Hopefully they'll respond here. It's gonna be Busta Rhymes versus Pink. So we got the battle of rap versus pop.
Yeah. Yeah, Buster Rhymes versus Pink. That was a crazy little line there. But it's like Buster Rhymes. We've already seen their merit in this tournament so far. Extremely good Potemkin. Pink we saw opening up the show for us with a really dominant performance on not the gold list, my bad, on Johnny. But it's like, but all I know is that it is gonna be a good set. That's for sure.
All right, so Busta Rhymes and Pink are gonna jump into the lobby here.
All right, let's see it.
All right, Busta Rhymes already in the lobby.
We love a player that's punctual.
And I think we gotta get Corey off the station here.
Yeah, just gotta get him off a little bit.
Corey, if you're watching.
It's Corey.
And I love how Busta Rhymes is trying to hit Corey off the station.
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah,
there we go.
It's like, Corey, you won, bud. You won.
All right, Pink in the lobby now.
Yes, all right. Ready to kick this one off. Johnny versus the Pot. Now, this is a matchup where I didn't think I'd ever be seeing it, but here we are.
All right, they're gonna jump in here and they're gonna get started right away.
All right, that's what I love to see. Ready to get the show on the road.
All right. Oh, we got to switch to Nago.
Ooh, maybe Pink, Pink not wanting to go Johnny for this matchup, really wants to secure the kill, so they're gonna go for the Nago Ryuki.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
All All right, I'm very excited to see this. So, when I met Pink, they were on the Nagoriyuki, and they were definitely tearing stuff up, getting some what seeding would consider upsets, but what I would just consider another Tuesday for Pink.
All right. This is the other character I don't like in this game. I've seen too many of these. Please give us new content.
It's like no, we can also just buff this guy.
And yeah, I don't know specifically Busta Rhymes' experience to get this character, but I know in our area we play a lot of Test Your Luck. So this is definitely not an unfamiliar matchup for most of the players in this region.
Yeah, Montreal legend. If
you can consider playing Test kind of like more than a one-player game.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like Test and I have our back and forth, so I definitely get the sentiment there.
Yeah, Test is good people though.
Oh yeah, right. Love him to death for sure. Speaking of love him to death, we may see some death here. Potemkin able to get his game started. It's just so scary. Good backdash from Pink. Oh no, Busta Rhymes. The gold burst is gonna build back the burst and the meter, which is just so crazy. Like you see that?
Oh, nice backdash.
Already back, but the backdash is extremely good. Pink just knowing exactly when Busta Rhymes is gonna try and go for those busters. Taking a pretty sizable health advantage here. Oh my, that white wild assault is so potent. Wire seed to get him off. Oh, it is mixed, but doesn't even want to deal with it. Just uses their own version of reflection.
Oh,
tries the car buster and gets the gold burst. Oh, good backdash.
Oh, he armored through it.
He armored through the Beyblade. The hammer fall rocking is what's gonna take the first game for Busta Rhymes. The switch, not doing the justice. Not doing the justice that they were expecting here. But hey, I mean, they might still be confident in the matchup, or they just might like the Johnny.
All right, jumping back in here. So it's 1-0 for Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, it's like Busta
Could you imagine
Rhymes,
Busta Rhymes and Pink fighting in a boxing ring? And Busta Rhymes just straight up picks her up and pop busters her.
Yeah, it's like get the real life pop buster from a multi-gold, multi-platinum artist. That'd be hilarious. This is a very interesting setup, to set up some true mix on Wake Up between the low, second hit DP and the command grab. Like I don't know. Pink has definitely been doing their homework despite the Johnny switch. Alright. And the Kara command grab says you can't backdash this one. Now gonna do a bit of extra damage. That's the backdash once again. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this character is so scary. It's so tempting to just want to backdash, it's so tempting to just want to jump, but Hot has answers for all of it. Good fuzzy jump, didn't want to get command grab. Oh my gosh, how'd that hit? And is able to get a conversion from probably one of the most jank clips that I've seen. Into the super. We're gonna get hard knockdown here from Pink. Yep. And wow.
All right, like we said, that one-player game coming into play.
Yeah, it's like more than that. This is insane stuff here. From Pink, taking a bit of inspiration from Tester, like of just kind of putting you in the blender, making it feel like it's a better option to check your phone versus actually be engaged with the match because there's nothing you can do.
Yep. Get hit by the Beyblade.
Yeah, it's like they get hit by the hey. If you get hit by the Beyblade, like apparently that's on you. I'm getting hit though. Both players playing a full screen game. Neither one really wanting to, you know, make the first move overzealously. Doesn't want to get called out for it. Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's gonna do so much damage.
Oh
Gosh,
my god.
the 90% command grab. Okay, Pink has a command grab of
Is
their
that going to
own.
be enough, though? That's the problem with this matchup. Is that going to be enough? He clipped him. This is tough now. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Might be dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it's not.
Unless. And the back
Oh.
Mega Fist is gonna keep Busta Rhymes in it. A premature pop from Pink. Oh my goodness. Alright. It's alright. Pink popping for once again. Oh, that was a good gold burst. Can't be punished now in the latest patch. And the 2H is gonna get called out. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's dead. Oh,
And
no.
Busta Rhymes! Oh, had the chance to kill, but doesn't quite. Anyone's game now. Oh, it's especially good after that one. All you gotta do is just not get command grab. Just don't
I
get
thought he
command
had it
grab. Busta Rhymes doesn't get command grab. More than enough possibility to go away.
All right. Still a possibility here. Oh, no. Command
And
grab.
like I said, the command grab is gonna keep Pink in the game. Had a chance to close it out. Oh my, so much blood is being used on this. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, it's so scary. Oh my! Oh, he gets the command grab on barely enough, and Pink is gonna take it. Oh, that command grab was so clutch. Probably on 299 out of 300 blood, and gets it literally the frame that they need in order. Oh man, I'm still going crazy about that. That was an insane command grab from Pink. I will say though, it's very interesting seeing the amount of gold bursts.
Yep.
Like if you get the gold burst, especially if you land it, like you're expecting like sometimes even like 2 bursts around, not even a game. Like that's crazy.
Mankind. Duel 1.
What a crazy set so far.
Oh, the IB on the wild assault isn't gonna do very much. Keeps on trying to backdash these. Isn't gonna quite get the result that they're after. Alright, maybe an air throw. Gold burst the air throw attempt. Oh my gosh, that mix is just so scary. But it's not as scary
Oh, that's dead.
as getting command grabbed by Potemkin. And now Busta Rhymes trying to keep his tournament hopes and dreams alive. That command grab. Notice that Pink is using a lot of extra blood here that's unnecessary. And now gonna pop once again. Try it. Couldn't quite get the command grab that they were looking for. Oh no. Oh wow, letting it rock. Busta Rhymes was like, I feel like they know exactly what they're doing. Uh-oh. Tries the gold burst. Doesn't quite get it though. Oh, jumps up the command grab.
Oh,
Air
my
throw, though,
God.
This should be death. Unless.
Oh, wow.
Screw it. Wow, I thought that was going to be more than enough, but Pink slightly miscalculating the damage. And now.
Everyone in
Busta
stream
Rhymes
is
is
just
thinking,
losing
what
their
more?
minds.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh. He lived that? I actually still can't believe it. I'm still trying to process that over here. I felt the hit stop from that super armor all the way over here in California. That was nuts.
All right, here we go. Match set point.
Final game on both sides.
All right, Busta Rhymes opening up.
From Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes getting a bit more antsy. I do get very scared of that command grab. That's a backdash. Trying to call out and make it so that Pink bites on pretty much anything. Oh wow. Uses 50 meter and still gets in the same situation. Good call out. Wow. Okay. It's 2 Grutas. Do we see another? We do see another one. No attempt to jump out here from Pink. It's a definitely an interesting way to play out the matchup.
Oh, that's dead.
And you have the 6H. He's gonna take it, and now Pink is on set point over Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes, more than enough burst to work with. Oh my gosh, trying to go for those raw hammers, and now gets the gold burst, so now they're gonna be even more safe.
Oh, went for the throw, didn't get it.
Grab. I heard the air whooshing from here. Yep. Keeps on trying to backdash. Good job to call out these backdash.
Oh, the pot buster, that's dead.
And gets him the last time. Finally puts him in enough to not get the backdash. You just gotta use unbroken hammer fall, it feels like, in order to get by in this match. Like, look at that. You can punish those big old Nago buttons just so effectively. Yeah. That's 2. That's 3. Oh, Pink just refusing to jump. Finally gets something, and now is on his last legs of the tournament.
Yeah, he could come back here though. It's not over. It's not over yet.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely never over.
No.
Especially with Naga Ryuki. Oh, lots of blood coming back.
Oh, he got up the heavenly.
Super. The Kara Heavenly is gonna take it. Busta Rhymes in nomenclature fashion. The namesake really paying off here. It's the Heavenly Potemkin Busta to move on to loser semi.
Loser semi, yeah,
Oh
against
my
Corey.
goodness.
What a match.
That is crazy. And now he's gonna have to play against Corey. Pink with a really good performance there. You know, playing two characters extremely well. Congratulations on the run. I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do in the future.
All right. Well, you're not going to wait too long here because the next match is going to come up right now. This is loser semifinals. This is going to be Corey versus Busta Rhymes.
Yes, Corey versus Busta Rhymes. I believe we already saw Corey versus... Did we see Corey versus Potemkin already?
No, you saw Boomer. Yeah, Corey and Boomer.
Yeah, Corey and Boomer. Like you said, the classic matchup. So we're going to see if Corey has the ability to run through the Potemkin gauntlet like we saw... like we saw with Flynn. Ooh, it's very, very interesting. These pots are definitely causing a ton of damage here. Oh my gosh, already half damage here on Busta Rhymes. Character with some of the best effective health in the game, already getting brought down to half health. High Keys Cake can definitely do it all. Good DP. Now there should be death here for Corey. Busta Rhymes getting absolutely manhandled in the first game. Now we have one more round here to make a difference for Busta Rhymes. Oh, good spacing to call out the DP. Doesn't quite go wide enough. If anything, it does look like Busta Rhymes has indeed done their homework. Doesn't try to do the hard combo. They tries to keep it simple. Again, I really like that tech where they use the stun dipper to go under the reflection. I wouldn't say that'd be dead, but you know, not enough wall health to really close it out there. And now, Corey taking a extremely convincing game 1 there. Wow, this is a crazy one for sure. Like, Corey is already off to a hot start.
Yep. It's like I'm just gonna cruise through here. Hold that.
Oh yeah. Like, you know, like I already got the Potemkin warm up. Like, you know, that's all I need. I'm good to go. Oh, it's like, but if we have seen anything about Busta Rhymes, we know that they are no stranger to making adjustments and using that to their advantage. Seeing a lot of far slash. Good job. All right. You do see Corey here trying to lay the pressure on Thick. Oh, gets the DP. Calls out the fact that that Buster Rhymes isn't even gonna block. Now this may not kill. Yes, it's definitely not gonna kill. But applying the shock state and getting the hard knockdown are both so important. And as we proved there, the mental stack from literally everything else that could have went on meant that all Corey needed to do to end that round was just do a good old little throw. Alright, yeah. Corey knows they can jump out. Utilizing fuzzy jump to their advantage. Makes the Potemkin defense look incredible. We're not seeing that many confirms off the Potemkin's 5Ks on backdash. Uh-oh. And once again calls out the DP with a Potemkin Buster. That is crazy that this setup just keeps on making him fall for it. Ooh, good little frame kill with the jab. And now once again, Buster Rhymes at 60% health already. In the fight off of the back foot. Oh my gosh, he may not be able to fight off any foot at all.
Yeah. Buster Rhymes really struggling to keep Corey off right now. Corey definitely comfortable with that max poke range. Just like taking his time, opening up the can. There we go. Corey going up 2-0.
Yeah, it's a very quick set so far. I mean, like you were saying, like, if this is a household name already, like, even if it may not be specifically on a certain character, what that does mean is that they have a lot of experience in knowing exactly what Potemkin is able to do. So, you're seeing a lot of really good mashes. You're seeing a lot of spots where most people wouldn't even think to, like, you know, jump or to mash or to backdash. We're seeing Corey utilize all those to just completely dismantle the offense of Buster Rhymes. Probably gonna wall break here. Utilizing all 100 bursts to get that wall break. Positive is gonna be so useful. Alright. Very patiently waiting on either side. And what Pot's offense has to offer. Oh, gets the charge! Does! And now what's the confirm? New changes do show. Utilizes the burst, doesn't quite want to get it. Wanted some revenge of their own. Isn't gonna get that. And now Buster Rhymes may be paying for it. With the tap dust. Wanted to give it another shot. And the raw stunage is what's gonna take it. Good calls for the jumping H's. Uh-oh. Like we said, this is all you need to get started. But backdashing. Was expecting a 6K. Didn't quite get it. And now Buster Rhymes is on the back foot yet again. Wow, this is insane damage. Like I said, it's Pot, so it's not quite over yet. But there are not a lot of things that Pot can do. And that is not one of them. Corey is going to be... unless they drop the combo. This is so winnable now for Buster Rhymes. It gets hit by the raw stun dipper, and it's gonna go down 3-0 to Corey, advancing on to the loser semifinals.
Yep, and it's gonna be a rematch, Corey versus KidBuumer.
Yeah,
more pot, because who doesn't love more pot?
It's like surely all you need is Potemkin. But yeah, it's like we already saw the KidBuumer versus Corey matchup. KidBuumer did squeak out a victory. I think that squeak out is the best way to describe it. Last game situation and hit him with the Potemkin, him with the heavenly Potemkin Buster. Like, not much you can do about that. So, I do want to see, with a bit more of that download completed, what Corey is able to do using that matchup knowledge.
Yep, and KidBuumer going to join the lobby here. Corey asking for a quick break, but I said no.
It's like, get back in.
He's like, bio break. I'm like, no, you play.
Nah. Play now.
Literally, hold that.
Oh, and ironically, I was gonna say, I was like, you actually gotta.
It's all cool. We're chill here. We run pretty fast. Like this tournament started up at 7, and it's like 8:45, and we're pretty much done. So
yeah, you guys are doing good. It's especially for for the amount of entrants. Like I definitely can't complain about the speed, especially for how much we ran on stream.
Yeah, we ran a lot of the matches on stream. Basically, like there was at least one match per every round of the tournament. So
yeah, it was definitely tight.
So we try to keep a good balance. Like we get it. Like our mentality when we run these tournaments is that the players come first. Stream, yes, is important, but like we know that players, like when you get home from work and you're grinding, like, or you get home from school, like you just want to grind. Like you don't want to like worry about like, oh, I gotta wait 45 minutes for my next match. It's like, bro, like go play multiple tournaments. Get your matches in, because like that's how you get good at the game.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I've always said it, like, running the long sets will always be useful, that's not to say that that will never.
But ultimately, when you're playing for the big bucks, it's 2 out of 3 or 3 to 5. So.
Yep, you got it. You got to
sets
get
are good.
That 3 out of 5 practice for sure. Speaking
just
of
gotta
3 out of 5 practice.
Yep.
Got a good old 3 out of 5 here.
I don't know. KidBuumer's built different though.
That's what I'm saying. KidBuumer has definitely shown how scary this character can be in a 3 out of 5. Oh my goodness! Look at that. 2K into the quick root of impact is just so nuts. Yeah. Oh, flicks to check the wall and gets the grab. Oh my god, KidBuumer, put him down. Don't hurt him. Picking it up and putting it down is KidBuumer. There we go. Kind of showing off that damage that Kai's known for. There we are. That should be death, and it is. Poor responding back with, once again, like I said, an incredible round of their own. Yeah, lots of heavy hitting counter hits on either side here. People keep on trying to jump that white wireless up, but the hitbox is just so high. Aren't quite able to get it. Good KBMF loops. Not necessarily loop, but definitely just like a KBMF combo. And now only one touch to take it here. And the jab is gonna do it. Oh man, the new and improved jab is just gonna take game 1 for KidBuumer. Like I said, pretty similar situation. And now, along with that similar situation, we might see some familiarity. We might see the May pick. Probably not, but
Nah, I doubt it. I think
I
think Corey's checked out of the May.
I get it for sure. But hey, Kai's also a good pick too, especially
when you get bullied for playing your character. Like that's just how it happens. Like once you're out, you're out.
Yeah,
you never want to go back you never want to go back in there again.
Can't go back to the darkness now. Alright. Here comes the stun edge once again. Oh, tries to go for the overhead, doesn't quite get it. Shock state in full effect. But still washing his way out with forward Mega Fist is KidBuumer. Even health game. Oh, had the reflect shield. Maybe had a chance to pop buster, but didn't quite recognize it in time. Both players are, putting out their bigger pokes in neutral. And it's going to pay off for KidBuumer as they go up and take a pretty sizable advantage in the set. Good car back Mega Fist round start. And now, here comes Corey. Not going down without a fight, especially a player of Corey's caliber. They're kind of expecting themselves to do extremely good and or win the whole thing. So
All right, Corey looking real strong here.
it is. Corey coming out strong, coming out swinging. That's for sure. Speaking of coming out swinging, that wild assault put in so much work for Corey. Able to get a full burst out of KidBuumer. Good sweep is going to be in the advantage of pot. You saw the startup come out. It doesn't matter. It's a kid's birthday party. We don't even got to know save jumps. Startup or send up pretty much using the same exact mileage as always. Wants to get the hard knockdown. Wants to secure this kill. Alright. Bit of offense with KidBuumer, but Corey is going to fight back with the wild assault pressure and tie it up 1-1. That's not quite the ending that I was expecting, but you know what? Corey just showing you, I was like, hey, it doesn't matter. I can always get it done. So
Yeah, Corey definitely, especially this matchup, like they've played each other often enough that it's like there's definitely some level of like playing beyond, the character matchup.
oh yeah. We're definitely watching Corey versus KidBuumer and not Pop versus Kai right now. I kind of saw that ever since they started doing some crazy stuff. Like it's like wow, it's like game 1 and they're already on layers like 3 and 4. Uh-oh. All these food sharks coming out. Knows that Pot's gonna have a bit of trouble covering them. Like we said, I should see a wall assault. Yep. Wants the hard knockdown. Pretty much wants to secure the round against Pot as much as they can. And believe me, I get it. Oh, that was a good little safe jab setup there. Oh, got baited out, but doesn't get the punish that they were looking for. And now he's gonna get the car back like this combo. But the DP is going to be late enough. Not enough active frames on the invincibility for the die. Oh, there's the pop buster. What Oki are we going to get after this? Has to go for another Kara, but matches with 2K. And the Scum Dipper. With its sophomore project version 3, season 3. It's just so potent to see this corner pressure, and now to see what may be a dead KidBuumer. Oh, that's for sure dead. Unless the pot guts are what's gonna save him. I don't think he's much less dead than this though. Even if you do some pretty crazy stuff. Yep. Just elects to die. Maybe he wants to go next, but also. That round was pretty close to hopeless, I gotta say.
Yeah, definitely. Corey looking super strong right now, though, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I think that Corey is doing a good job of signifying Kai's strengths and really using those to their advantage. Like using the big buttons, using the conversion potential, using him good there with wild assault, like all the things that kind of like make up what's gonna be a good Kai in season 3. They've already got all that down. So. And the 6P call out on the round start. Oh my gosh, yeah, you are completely right about these people not even playing the match anymore. Like, I definitely thought we signed up for Kai versus Pot, but it ends up that we ended up getting Corey versus KidBuumer. Yep, gotta change it. Versus being changed from Corey. Was already winning. I'm surprised that they don't play the same way before. No 6P, so is able to recover in time. Oh, I don't think we're gonna see death here. Yeah, I definitely didn't think so. Oh, this is such a scary situation, especially on Corey's guy, and now your Corey is on set point, trying to make their way into loser side grands. Backdash gets caught with the fireball. Electing not to go for the wild assault. Maybe it's because that meter and are able to maybe spend that a bit more effectively than trying to get out of one combo for free right now. Especially when you are trying to lock down your keys in Yana. Alright, good jab here from KidBuumer. Both players playing extremely patiently, but the random sweep. Alright, it's gonna be plus frames. Good use of the deflect shield for the plus frames. Being completely mitigated. And now, Corey taking it in a squeaky clean fashion. 3-1 for Corey over KidBuumer. Congratulations once again, like I said, on the incredible run. You look at the names in the bracket, and you would definitely not expect Potemkin to be third. That's
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's two Potemkins. There's one in third, and there's one in fourth.
Yeah, 1 and 4. It's like, I mean, 2 top 8s and 2 Potemkins who didn't tuck her out immediately.
Yep. And we got a last match of the night here coming up. We got Fane versus Corey. Grand finals.
Yep. The fated matchup. Now we have, it's like, so we have a Kai, we have the Happy Chaos, a matchup that I have no idea how it goes, but we are gonna get started in the final match of the day. Maybe the final set of the day right now. But you know, I have full faith in Corey that he's able to bring this back. Alright, like so. Not very much going on, just we're trying to navigate the nonsense that is Happy Chaos. It doesn't seem like they're very familiar on how to play this matchup yet as on Kai. See that a lot of stuff getting thrown, a lot of stuff getting collected / gouged when we were in Japan. Like that's all I'm seeing whenever I see this type of gameplay. Good DP to get out of there. Oh, there we go. The core looks like that they have this on lock already, honestly. And there it is with the air throw. Corey is fighting back right now. Flame taking it at the first round, but you know, Corey's saying, hey, no, I'm not that bad of a player where you need to count me out in any scenario. Breaking with the Wild Assault, wants his hard knockdown. Maybe can build some resources along the way. Oh, the DP coming out, and now, like I said, needed to build those resources, but now literally has none. Has no concentration, has no bullets. What are you supposed to do with that?
It's Corey's chance to try and close this one out and get on the board.
I mean, get on the board here would definitely be huge. But also, ooh, I was gonna say, I should say Flame trying to make sure that doesn't happen, but they do give up an extremely easy burst hit to Corey, and they are gonna take it for game number 1.
All right.
Wow.
So Corey fighting back from the loser side.
Yeah, it's like Corey fighting back from losers. Wants to get the reset. They get the reset, and they will have yet another set to play, hoping to win not only 1 but 2 first to 3s. Curious to see how this one plays out. Alright, we're already getting some pretty good momentum here for Flame. Especially when it comes to baiting DP. Like, they've just been so good at it. There we see again, that's 2 DPs baited in maybe, what, a 20-second time period? Like, someone please teach about proximity normals. Alright. The far slash being so potent. Here goes the Fujard. Going high isn't quite working here. Look at that. Flame just so clean on blocking all of those dusts. Maybe able to kill? Oh, easily able to kill. And here comes Flame. Trying to make sure that this bracket is over and done for. Trying to make sure it's over and done for in grands. He is the winners, only needs to win 3 games. Pink 6. Applying constant curse is Flame. Notice that whenever you are hit or the kids have to eat, that curse is going on immediately. And once again, taking the space. There's Corey. Oh, good backdash, but even better DP to recognize the situation. And there it is. Haring. Already in the corner is Flame. Electing to break that wall. Wants a hard knockdown. Gets it. 2 IBFDs from Corey, but it's just not enough against Happy Chaos. They said they adjusted the gravity, but hey, those combos look like they're working just fine, if you ask me. And speaking of working just fine, here comes Corey's offense. Probably some of the scariest on Kai that we've seen so far, but it's going to get completely negated by a Flame air throw. Flame going to go up on the board 1-1. All right, so we've had a good set so far. We got a eyewitness account of Corey being pretty hungry. We got Flame, you know, wanting to
someone
bring
get
that
this
back
man
for
some
himself.
pizza pops.
Exactly. It's like he's hungry for some pizza pops, hungry for some Tim Hortons. But what he's most hungry for is a good old-fashioned win.
Ain't nobody hungry for Tim Hortons, man. We eat that. We eat that stuff to survive.
Look,
It's
that's
pure
a
survival
delicacy
instinct.
to us. It's a delicacy to me as a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? A foreigner.
You know that I'll share some secret tech with you. When you come to Canada, you want to drink the good Tim Hortons coffee. You know where you go?
Right.
You drink McDonald's coffee.
Drink McDonald's coffee.
That's the lore. So Tim Hortons coffee used to be good, and then they switched their roasters, and McDonald's bought the roaster that Tim Hortons used to use. So if you drink McDonald's coffee, that's the real Tim Hortons coffee.
That's the tech. That's the secret
That's
tech.
a tech. That's a secret tech.
All right. It's like I'm excited to try that the next time I come up. Just like Corey is excited to get first blood to take what I would say is the first convincing round the first convincing lead in this set. But Flame trying to take whatever little hope that Corey just had. Already getting the wall break. Oh my gosh. This is just carnage right now. Good DP though to try and get out. Alright, it's like just the box is being set up by Corey. Oh, got the throw! Good PRC to kind of reaction check Corey and take advantage of it. Now is gonna be able to, oh my gosh, break the wall once again. It is so crazy the corner trade that this character has. And is gonna easily be able to kill. Flame keeping himself in this game as well. Now, Corey has a pretty sizable life lead. Oh, that might all be erased now on the slight mistake that he tried. The slight mistake that he tried. Once I said, trying to get the PRC into 6H, but sometimes it's just 6 feet, but it's just not quite working.
Oh, that could have been bad.
That's just stall. That could have been extremely bad, but Blade is out here trying to secure this. For sure gonna build up the burst. Builds up burst for Corey, but it's not gonna be nearly enough or the carnage that we're about to see. I'm assuming we're gonna see. Yeah. Oh, it's so dirty. The low into the high. Gunshot always on you. Flame is gonna take it.
It's always got you in his
2 to
sights.
1. Man, always got him in the sights. I mean, when you think about like the nature of how the gun works, you can't just look at it and not go, dang, that's crazy that they put that in my fighting games. But you know, Flame, hey, with great power comes great responsibility. With great power also comes a great user. You know, it's really easy to get real trigger happy.
The guns don't kill people. It's the people that kill people.
Exactly. And, it's like and we're seeing that in full effect here with Flame. You know, it's like, hey, the people are definitely doing the killing. This ain't the gun right now. Speaking of people killing people, Sword is putting in an immense amount of work here for Corey. And as I say that, Mr. Gunman putting in his own degree of retaliation.
Like Corey brought a sword to a gunfight.
And it's working. Crazy. Oh, just as I say that, Corey is now has a pretty sizable advantage. This might honestly kill.
That might kill. Yeah.
This is definitely gonna kill. Oh my goodness. Let's see what Flame has to say about it. It has a pretty good burst advantage. I want to see what tricks of the trade they're going to try and utilize. You know, try and keep this burst down on the side of Corey. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Brings the gun out. Maybe he tries to do a different super, but also might have just been trying to bring the gun out. Oh yeah, we're starting to get the PRC mind games now, as you can see. Okay, 2D shot loops. It's so scary. Corey DPs, and this is looking like it'll be it. Lane now on set point, on match point, and now on tournament point. Has to just close it out one more time, and he will win.
Arxis, you had one job. You had one job.
Okay. Our one job is to keep chaos in the game. Keep him at the top.
Corey looking good though still. Like it's keeping it tight.
Corey
That is
keeping it
a
extremely tight.
fat
Look at-
piece of
look at
damage.
the health. You know, it was looking pretty jover, but that doesn't quite matter now. Corey on the positive bonus is gonna get a good majority of his roast back. Oh no, this is such a scary scenario. What is Filane doing? Now doesn't have any bullets. This is such a winnable round for Corey. Yep, like I said, no bullets. So now it's to come to only their normals. Yeah, I had to take the burst there. Just wanted to get some. Just wanted to get some on the board.
I don't
And
even know
now
what's going
after-
on here anymore. Oh, that's dead.
Like, oh, it's like, what we got is we got a death. Oh, but there's not enough meter. It doesn't matter. Runs up and gets the throw. Corey is gonna take game number 4, keeping his tournament hopes alive. Insane. You say you didn't know what was going on. We saw a man who only had a gun. He had no bullets. He couldn't even focus with that gun. Try and bring it all the way back.
He switched to
but-
finger guns.
Oh yeah. Hit him with a little bang bang. Not a single bullet coming out though. Oh my gosh. 6H media is definitely the most tech of all time, that's for sure. Hard knockdown. Let's see if they know the safe jump. Doesn't need to because we're going to get a perfect from Flame. Really good momentum going into what Flame hopes to be the last round of the tournament. But I know that Corey has answers. Corey has that answers this entire set.
Oh, the gold burst.
First bait tries to get the gold burst, tries to get something on the board, and it just ends up resulting in not a good situation. This is looking like last situation's gonna kill here. And the PRC to cover.
And that is the...
And Flame wins it, as signified by the checking opponent, Green Flame. What a tournament run from Flame. Very good games all around. That was tight.
Yeah, it was tight, super tight. And once again, congratulations for Flame for winning this great run from Corey through the losers bracket. We got 2 Potemkins in third and fourth. So what a wild tournament we've had tonight. But once again, thank you to everyone who played. We always appreciate you guys supporting our tournaments, considering there's so many other places you could be. So it's always well appreciated. Of course, got to give a shout outs to Avian for holding it down on the mic with me tonight. And yeah, I mean, lots of stuff coming up in the near future. We're going to be announcing our monthly within short order within the next 24 hours, I hope, for later this month here in Toronto at Toronto Metropolitan University at the Red Bull Gaming Hub. And yeah, lots of stuff going on. Street Fighter 6, of course, is hot as hell right now. We got Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior Canada East, which is going on right now. Qualifier 3 is in early October. Probably, I would say, like one of the most stacked brackets in North America. Just like Canada East is like 100+ players every time we run a qualifier. So it's a deep pool of just like everyone who's played in those brackets is just like, I hate this game because it's like I win one match and then I got to play someone who could potentially make top 8. That's how that's how deep our pool goes. But that said, once again, thank you to everyone for watching. We're going to clock out here, and we're going to pass you guys off to, of course, the one, the only Tampa Never Sleeps. But we'll be back in a couple more weeks for more Guilty Gear Strive right here on Monday. I believe the next one will be on the 25th of September, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We'll be back, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Avian, before we go, anything you want to say? Where can we catch you?
So you can catch me. You see here the at Avian FGC. That's my Twitch. That's my Twitter. If you just want to see the dumb stuff I post, then go hit me up over there. I try and
if you want
commentate pretty often.
Partake in the discourse.
Yes. If you want to partake in the discourse that I stir up on a daily basis, then you guys can hit me up over there. But yes, thank you guys for having me. Thank you to Syndium Gaming for just being incredible hosts and just making the commentary experience wonderful. But yeah, I will catch you guys over at TNS, and GG's to everyone.
All right, good night, everyone.
All right, peace out.
Are you ready, World Warriors? Capcom and Teals have joined forces again to bring Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior. Look, spectacular action! Feel sensational thrills! Don't miss out on your chance to go to Capcom Cup. Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior.
Quoted Tech, the official production partner for Incendium Gaming. Visit quoted.tech for your custom PC build today. Use referral code Incendium for a $100 discount.